Just bending up the second of the two pipes that I have for my crash bar. This particular pipe is made from a step stool. Made from a step stool. Legs, the chrome legs should be strong enough, but the way I'm bracing this up, it should be beautiful. Should be over-engineered, partially, roughly. So I should be fine. Let me get this a little redder, then I'll bend it up. I really ought to get a camera mounted to my hat one day. Alright, a really high-tech bending process. Make sure it's straight, square. Bye. And then you start bending. I don't like how that's bending. It's not bending even enough. Needs to get redder. Hotter. Yeah, that's better. It was sort of hard to explain. It was sort of shuddering as it's bending. It should be a nice, even, very slow bend. Whereas before it was a weird bend. This is where I have to stop filming, pull it all apart, make sure it's square, and then get it out again and bend it and bend it and bend it and bend it so I can get it nice and square like that. Anyway, pause. So far so good. Hope this is light enough. Plate's just there. That's going to be bolted here. Yeah, there and there. 2 bolts. Worst case, I can put a third one in here. But I'm going to have a bar welded across there to meet up. So that'll be a lot stronger again. As far as side intrusion that way. As far as that way, that'll allow that way. Anything this way will allow up here and here. It'll all be spread out basically. Any of the pressure will hopefully be spread out. So crash bars so far. Not welded on yet, but anyway. So far, so good. Yeah, lead light. A couple of bends I've done. Bent it here and bent it here. And they're the only 2 bends that I've done. Heat treated and tempered. Not tempered, just heat treated with doused in water. I still don't know about tempering in oil. I've got to check that on YouTube. See what YouTube says about tempering. Because YouTube knows everything. Same as Google. Google's a god. Google knows everything. Except for its creators. Its creators are money. Yeah, anyway. That's another vlog. It's another rant, I should say. Anyway, crash bars so far. Phase next. Got to cut. Got to tack. I'll make sure things fit. Got to measure. Got to, yeah. Rule twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. If you measure twice and cut once, then you're doubly sure. So I just want to check with measurements and all that sort of thing before I go and tack it on. I know I'm putting too much time into it, but hey, making it from scrap, so it's got to be done right. Cool. Anyway, these chrome bars are going to be up here. I don't know how much chrome is going to be left, but I'm going to try and keep as much chrome as I can, just to match in with the headlight and the rear guard, which is chrome. Yeah, but they might be black too. Anyway, stage next when I get there. cool. Alright. Small to make a fuss about it. Used to rock out to this song in the pubs in the 80s, or clubs. Anyway, this is after a day so far. Kind of thinking this. Gonna end up with a nice little point here that I'll work with that. I'll build a plate, angle it, curve it, you know, do some sort of point on the front. Make it pretty much solid, because I'm just going to nick into these pipes just to settle them in a little bit. Just a little V cut on both sides just to settle them in, and then weld them onto the plate itself. But the strength will be the plate that holds this there, welded onto the plate, as far as holding these together. These ex-mower handles, they'll be welded flat against this plate as well. Obviously strength that way and this way, and twisting and whatnot. Welded in there. I've scalloped or curved, done my little drill through and widened that hole, and then cut it off. Then you're left with a scallop, or whatever you want to call it, a shell curve. I might look at Wiki and put the name up there, you know, name right here, the real name. Anyway, yeah, going along. Done slight adjustment to the design. Slight adjustment to the design. I've lowered down this one just to increase the impact protection this way and that way, and twisting in us obviously, and it worked out that way. So yeah, so far so good. Tomorrow, or when I next get a chance, I'll match up the other side. Yeah, match up the other side with the pipes. I've got to nick into this pipe here, cut just a slither along, just a little slither all the way along, just so it settles down on top of that tube that it's sitting on top of, and then I can get a better line in between that little itty bitty gap to weld it together, because I don't want to reduce the amount of wind going in and cooling the motor down, because it is air cooled, oil air cooled. Yeah, wet sump, but it's got an oil reservoir in the back, so it cools along the way. Anyway, so tomorrow, or when I next get to it, is the next stage. Match up the other side with the pieces, settle it all in, and then get ready to tack weld it. Measure twice, or in my case 10 times. Check it again, sticky tape it on, stand back, have a look, have a cup of tea, look at it for a bit, check on the angles, have a look around, kick the tyres. It's just, you know, when you're crafting it together, you want to make sure it's going to go together. Like all the angles, you know, you compare the two, make sure the two sides are matching, etc, etc. Take your time, make a project out of it. Then you can stand back and say, I made this, I built it, look, see how it broke? I thought of that break. Nah. Look, it may have some weak points, but I'll find out when I get there. I'm still yet to put a plate over it to make it a housing, cover it up from the inside, a shield on the front. I still may put a spotlight just here facing forward through a grill. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, but make it up as I go along, pretty much like everything. But it'll get there. Well, the trusty cup of tea. Well, it's very empty. I've got to top it up. Tis empty. Time to go in. It's late. Oh, split ends. There's a big announcement in between now and 6 months. I won't say anything, but split ends. Yeah, the band Split Ends. That's a clue. But anyway, on another note, I'll continue the bike tomorrow. It's coming along nicely. I like the way it's shaping up. Or as me and my mates years ago used to joke, fashioning it. Fashion it. Anyway, I'll speak to you later, guys. I don't want to waste too much battery because I haven't got any more batteries. I'm using old ones and I want to do some more filming tomorrow. So I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Oh, P.S. I hope you're all well. I don't talk to you guys much. I don't ask you questions. I don't speak to you personally. But hey, I do think about my subbies. So don't worry. My thoughts are with you. And the shit that I've been going through recently, I'm hoping your thoughts are with me. But hey, life is good. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. See, I'm holding this one now. Ooh, that's bright. But yes, there's a light at the end of the tunnel because I've got it in my hand. Anyway, bye for now. Speak to you soon, guys. Take care.